Hi everyone, welcome to WOTCCASIA with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. Either any of these blokes, or at least I don't think I'm in this one. No, I'm not. Quick check of the screen says that I'm not. Today's video is going to be a Tier 9 triple. A triple ace tanker mastery badge replay, maybe a couple of missions, maybe the fastest ace tanker mission I have ever seen. Not this game, but one of the other ones certainly could be. This is Puggsley. Now all three Tier 9 ace tanker replays in today's video are going to be medium tanks, starting off with the big bag T54. The T54, the one that leads to the Object 140, as well as the T62A. And of course this was a tank that everybody used to smash out heaps of games in, because it's a very, very good tank indeed, as well as having a decent amount of turret armor and looking a hell of a lot like the Object 140 and the T62A. Same kind of style. You can see Puggsley, this is back from when he was in Left Clan. He had 2 marks of excellence on that bad boy, and if he keeps playing like this, I reckon he'll end up with 3 in no time. We're on Puggsley, and you can see the usual campfest on the 1-2 line, and I'm guessing the same thing's happening on the enemy team. The heavy tanks kicking back there, pretending they're tank destroyers, saying, "Righty, I'm a tier 8, I'm in a tier 10 game. I don't want to get too much damage." Anyway, Puggsley is not doing that. He's up on the eastern hill. He's just spotted the T54 100. Hasn't been spotted himself, which he'll be pretty happy about that. Kicking back here, gets a little bit of tank assisted damage on the T44 100. That's the premium Russian tier 8 medium tank. That's Doodle Tank, we know that guy. And of course the T44 has a 100mm gun, 320 alpha damage, 219 penetration. That's with standard rounds. Heat rounds will give you the 330. And Puggsley just kicking back over here, continuing to try to spot that T44. Just keep him lit. Of course, vision, I guess, is the key on this map. Pugsley keeping the T44 100 lit, and that T44 100 will possibly be regretting maybe. It is a pretty good position he got himself into. Position I don't mind getting into myself from the southern spawn, but once you get spotted, you are in a hell of a lot of trouble from these tank destroyers, medium tanks in the middle, and of course whatever's up here with Puggsley, the Tiger 2 and the Lorraine 40 ton. It is a tier 10 game, 3 tier 10 tanks on each team. Matty 1 from 1AR in the T62A. Let's hope he has a good game. He's over there in the middle of the map. The AMX 13105 also in the middle, looking for vision in the middle of Puggsley, and of course the T92 HMC American artillery piece on the enemy team, the TVP T5051, the Sheridan, and the T92 as well. 0-0 is the score. Puggsley already up to 2,272 assisted damage. He knows if he shoots he's going to be lit, so he doesn't shoot. He just waits for the Lorraine to farm damage into the FV4 202, the British tier 8 premium medium tank, and he brings his spotting damage up to 2,669 hit points. 1 zip is the score on Puggsley. Puggsley saying, no problems, haven't fired around yet, but I've already got myself 2669 assisted damage. That's going to be some pretty groovy experience points and all that kind of jazz on his way to the Object 140 and probably the T62A as well. And not only that, but probably 3 marks of excellence at some stage in this Russian tier 9 medium tank. 2-1's the score now as the AMX 13105 picks up the kill on the Sheridan, getting rid of a valuable tier 10 tank on the enemy team. Always a good feeling with 357 matchmaking. It's always a good feeling when you get rid of one of those 3 top tier tanks, regardless of what tier you're playing. When you get rid of one of those 3 top tier tanks, you suddenly think, well, my team's probably in a pretty good position right now. Conversely, if it's your team that's losing one of the top 3 tier 10 tanks, you probably start to think, oh, better get the carry pants on. We've got to get ready to make up for that loss. Anyway, the 11-minute mark is coming. The score's 2-zip. Puggsley from Left Clan, now in 1AR, playing with the big boys in the T54, the Russian tier 9 medium tank. Just sort of kicking back here, thinking, rightio, what do I need to do here? Biding his time. He knows, you can look at the mini-map. 1, 2, 3, 4 tanks remaining on this eastern hill. Now that Lorraine 40 ton just fired off a couple of blind shots towards where he thought where tanks might have been. Artillery also landed one on there. Maybe that Lorraine was spotted, either the Lorraine or the Tiger 2. Puggsley certainly not spotted, hasn't been spotted for some time. Finds, here we go, now we're talking, finds the IS-3 as well as the Type 4 heavy tank. Now that Type 4 heavy tank, that's the one he's worried about. He puts a shot into the IS-3. The finger got a little bit itchy there. Put a shot into the IS-3, but he did cop a damaging shot for his effort. Now that Lorraine 40 ton, I thought he was going to kill himself then. They're both, the Lorraine 40 ton clearly looking elsewhere, and they're trying to get out of each other's way, trying the best they can. 28, 89 assisted damage, 311 hit points of damage done. Puggsley moving back up to this bush, trying to spot that Type 4 Heavy or the T54 100. Now, if I know Doodle Tank, T54 100 is probably elsewhere by now. He's probably relocated because he did lose a lot of hit points when he was spotted early, just there on the mini-map. There he is over there, T44 100, down to 760, 200 odd hit points. He's looking for the kill shot. Will it work? Is he going to shoot? No, switching to heats. He wants this shot to count, boys and girls. He certainly does. He wants this shot to count. Switching to heat. The T44 100 goes down to artillery. Unfortunately, the old mate Matty in the T62A just got taken out by the TVP T5051. That's right. I think that must be on the western side because that's where the TVP was. TVP gets taken out by the IS3A, and now Puggsley showing great patience here, just kicking back here, waiting for the shot on the Object 430. That's the Tier 9 Russian medium tank, the one that leads to the new 430U, if you like. 6-2 on Prokhorovka. Still 3 tanks up here on the top of the hill. He doesn't want to get shot by all of them at once, that's for sure. The IS-3's been taken out. The T44 100's relocated, so that leaves a Type 4 heavy tank. And the T92 is looking at the Type 4 heavy tank. So Puggsley says, yep, no worries, I'll spot him for you. There he is. Unfortunately, the T92 HMC didn't really hit him. He stunned him for a little bit. Puggsley pulls back, thinks, oh well, that was a bit of a waste of time. 7-2 the score now. The Type 4 Heavy on 1,400 hit points. Now I'm tipping that the T54 could probably out DPM the big bad Japanese heavy tank, but he doesn't want to throw 3/4 of his health away. 2,889 assisted damage, 311 damage done. Just kicking back here, waiting, trying to spot those tanks again. Probably waiting for the western flank to move forward before he starts making him move. There he goes. He makes his move. Moves there. Finds the Waffenträger Alpha Panzer 4. Shoots and misses. Doesn't matter. Getting some more assisted damage into the Type 4 heavy tank. He was saying, come on, Arties, blow the hell out of that big bad Japanese heavy tank. The one with the derp gun. Well, we guess he's got the derp gun. The Type 4 heavy tank continues to roll around. Finds another tank. Finds the Schwarz. That's the Mutz. That's the other version of the Mutz. The Schwarz Pants, whatever it's called. Schwarz Panzer 58, 7-2 on Prokhorovka. This game's starting to drag out a little bit. It's picking that, saying, come on, boys, start moving forward, get down. If they grab this corner, then Puggsley can confidently come down and start spotting all these tanks. The Waffenträger Alpha Panzer 4 goes down to the Striv. And that Object 430 on the enemy team, probably having a pretty good game out there in the middle, but he is probably about to get overrun. Puggsley puts one into the side of the turret of the Japanese Type 4 heavy tank. It's time to get this Russian gun working now, get himself another kill. That one didn't go through, and I reckon that Japanese gun is aiming Puggsley's way. He didn't know where to aim, turned around, get some more assisted damage. Now it's probably a good time to start rolling down this hill. The score is 8-4 Puggsley on 619 hit points of damage, 3,313 assisted damage, getting more assisted damage. What's his mission? Get a couple of kills from a long distance. I don't think he's going to do that mission in this game. 8-4 the score. They're winning by 4 tanks. They haven't won it yet though. We've all seen. If you watch my gameplay on Twitch lately, you've seen plenty of gameplay where you're up by quite a few tanks and then we throw the win away. That's for sure. Puts another shot into the Schwarz Panzer, rams him. That takes him down to 324 hit points, which should be enough to shoot him and ram him to confirm his first kill. Now, this is what I was talking about. 2 friendly tanks just got taken out, the Tiger 2 and the ISM, and that brings the score back to 9-6. Now, if Puggsley hadn't have killed that little Schwarz Panzer, it would have been 8-6, only an advantage of 2. They were winning by 4 or 5 tanks not too long ago. Now it's back to 3 tanks dropping left, right, and centre. He finds artillery, finds both artilleries, and rather than just YOLOing over, is making sure he's going to be okay. He can continue to carry this game. The T92 HMC, is he going to come over the top? It looks like he's considering it. Puggsley sees that the HMC is aiming elsewhere, so he rolls over, puts one into the SU-14-2, the scum bus. The Rain 40 ton is ready as well. The Rain 40 ton's a fantastic tank to clean up artillery towards the end of the game. Friendly artillery nearly got the 2 kills in one there. Puts a shot into the T92 HMC. Puggsley kills the Tier 10 American artillery piece. Puts one in the back of the head of the scum bus, and that brings the score up to 13-8 as the Waffenträger goes down to the M46 KR. The Korean Patton shoots and tracks the Object 430. 13-8 to score. Only 2 tanks remaining. Bounces the return shot, and That one goes through. Takes him down to 52 hit points. I'm sure that guy's had a really good game, but it's just not going to be his day. And gee, that seemed to Shell seemed to take an eternity to get there. Now that's his first kill from 300 meters. If he can kill this guy from 300 meters, no, he can't. It would have been a pretty cool mission. 15 to 8 in the end. 4 kills to Puggsley. 2,500 damage. Nearly 5,000 assisted damage. And that assisted damage is going to be what gave him that Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Have a look at that. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Not just an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, but also a spotter medal. For doing all that assisted damage. Bruiser, fighter, 5 for effect, 7 bonds for that game, not too bad at all. Bescucci's medal for killing those 2 artilleries. Scout for all that assisted damage. Patrol duty, that's not too bad at all. The T54 can be pretty groovy. If you get in the right position, you can spot stuff, get ace tankers without doing a shitload of damage yourself. That's if you know what you're doing, and Puggsley certainly does. 2,354 hit points of damage, 4 kills, 1,354 base experience. He fired 14 shots, 11 hit, 9 penetrated, 5,500 assisted damage in the end. That's pretty impressive if you ask me, and that's a pretty profitable game too. Even though there was a personal mission payout, or that could have been anything. Nearly 50,000 credits after tax with a premium account, because of course when you get all that assisted damage, you're not paying for bullets. It's as simple as that. The T54 is known to have pretty expensive gold rounds, but not a bad ace at all, and a lot of that ace due to all that assisted damage, which he did that very, very well on the eastern hill of Prokhorovka. As we move on to game number 2, this is my old mate Ravvi. Ravvi from Myth Clan. Ravvi in the baby Batchat, the Batchat 25 TAP. Now, this game's going to be a little bit quicker than the last one without giving too much away. We're on airfield. He's in the auto loader. What's that? Is that a 5 shot or a 6 shot? I can't see from here, but it looks like a 6 shot to me. And of course, it's a 100mm gun, 300 damage, 263 penetration with APCR. That's premium. 232 is standard. He hasn't got any standard rounds in this one. He's going for the marks. You can see he's got 2 marks of excellence on this bad boy as well. I'm tipping Ravvi is going for 3 marks of excellence in the Tier 9 French auto-loading medium tank. He's got the strong coffee running as a premium consumable. Very, very handy in auto-loaders and anything with good vision, such as the baby Batchat as well. Counting these, 1, 2, 3. It is a 6 shooter. There you go. I know what I'm doing. Trust me, I'm a community contributor. 0-0 is the score. We're on airfield. He's going for the southern part of this map. 3 tier 10s on each team. The T110E5 Batchat and the AMX 13105 on the enemy team. IS7 Struve and the Sheridan on Ravvi's team. He's just kicking back, biding his time just for the moment, looking for opportunities to find these enemy tanks and swarm them. Now he'll be well aware that the 13105, the Tier 10 French light tank, and the 1390 are both in this same vicinity over here, and they could, between the two of them, they could probably tear him a new backside. Loses his gunner, quick tap of the 5 key, fixes his gunner, continues to roll forward into some cover. Now he knows he's spotted, wants to make it as difficult as possible for artillery to hit him. Of course, when artillery hits these lightly armoured tanks, light tanks, Batchats, baby Batchats, you certainly feel it. Whether you're a medium or a light, it doesn't really matter when one of those big bad American shells, the M40, M43 on the enemy team, it's only a Tier 8, and the bloke's name's Big Mac, so he's certainly got a sense of humour. You'd certainly feel it on this lightly armoured tank. They'll have no problems penetrating this lightly armoured tank at all. Interesting things happening on the minimap. The VK100-01P with the ELC EVA 90 have pretty much gained control of the south. It's a little bit interesting that the VK's over there is going unopposed, though. He has not been. He would have been spotted now by the 1390, but he certainly won't. Yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting spot for the VK100-01P. All the enemy team are up here, and Ravvi doesn't want to be that guy that rushes into it and gets blown apart, but he does spot an opportunity to clip out this VK100-01P. Pokes out, shoots him twice, sets him on fire with the second one. Third one goes through. He's still got 3 bullets remaining. He's looking, can he unload the rest of the clip? That's 2 zip now. That's Ravvi's first kill. 1342 damage into that German heavy tank. He's still got 3 rounds remaining. He wants to be able to use them. I reckon there might have been something in those bushes. That's what Ravvi thought as well. But instead, there's the T10. Three rounds into the T10. Won't be too bad. Where's the Louis? The Louis. There's the T10. You're spotted now, me old mate. You might as well unload into this bad boy. I think the T10 just fired? I'm not too sure. I think he did though. Puts 3 shots into the Russian Tier 9 heavy tank. That brings his score up to 22-24. 923 assisted damage as well. That'll certainly help his mark. And he's only been shot once, I think. So he's dropped, what's that? 300 hit points. 302 hit points. A little bit more assisted damage into the WZ-132. The Louis goes down to the Batchat artillery, the 1555555 at Tier 9. That's a non-auto loading French artillery. 3-1 the score there. That WZ looks a little bit nervous. It looks like he might be bugging out. Ravvi just about loaded now. That's why he's got that strong coffee there. It's going to help that reload, help that full clip reload time, as well as, of course, his aim time. The aim time being very, very important in a tank like this. The aim time's not the most accurate gun in the world. Same as the Batchat 25T at Tier 10. 4-3 the score though. The enemy WZ crashed and killed himself. The Sheridan went down to the Badger. And Ravvi ready to rock now. He's got the 6-shooter ready to rock. 2,224 damage done already. 1915 assisted damage. He gets spotted again. Proxy spotted by the Badger, I would say. Looking at that, the M103 doesn't have an opportunity to shoot him. He is behind a rock there. What's that over there? That looks like a pretty juicy target. 1 shot into the 1390. 2 shots into the... I reckon the 1390 could be reloaded, or did he just fire one? Who cares? He won't be shooting anymore. Ravvi kills the Tier 9 French light tank and brings up kill number 2. Nearly 3,000 damage, 2,154 assisted damage. He's still got 3 bullets left in the clip. He doesn't want to waste them. Artillery has a dip. He doesn't care. Quick tap of the 5 key. What's the mission? We heard the mission go, kill 20 tanks the same tier of yours or higher. There you go. He's up to 10 out of 20. I don't think he's going to complete the mission totally, but he might get some more kills, or he might get some more progress towards that mission, if you like. Gets a little bit more assisted damage as artillery has a go at the M103. The M103 in a very interesting position for a Tier 9 heavy tank. I know it's a Tier 10 game, but just because you're in a Tier 9 doesn't mean you have to go in a pretty ordinary, or maybe it's not an ordinary position. Maybe that's just me. Still loading, but he doesn't care. He wants that assisted damage, so he's going there to proxy spot the M103, get some more assisted damage as artillery continues to pound the M103. So do those tank destroyers. Plenty of tank destroyers over here. The VK100A1P just continues to roll along. Is he still got all of his health? He's got a bit under half his health. Ravvi considering rolling up that little hill here, asking for finds the M103, thinks, well, I can clean him up here. Now the M103 has fired. Ravvi should be able to kill him before he reloads. He did get a damaged ammo rack. Quick tap of the 4 key fixes that ammo rack, and two rounds remaining. This is fast and furious action. Get one towards the 13-105, misses, takes the reload, spots the Scorpion G. Scorpion G in a pretty cool position as well. 11-5 the score. Ravvi from Myth on 3 kills. 3,431 hit points of damage. 3,000 assisted damage. Cops a shot from the 13-105. Takes him down to 262. Now he needs to bear that in mind. He does not have the hit points at the moment. 13-105 will be looking at the Lorraine 40 ton, and he is. He's shooting the Lorraine 40 ton and killing him. So I reckon Ravvi could probably confidently say that he might be on the reload, so maybe he can unload once he's loaded, that is. Maybe he can unload his bullets into the 13-105. There's the 13-105 there, not looking Ravvi's way. First shot misses. He should have got some assisted damage for that. Second shot doesn't miss. Third shot for the kill. No, 14-6 the score. There's Ravvi looking towards. Oh, here we go. This is the perfect target. Shoots and tracks a T30, and there's another kill. Number 4. 4,000 damage, nearly 4,000 assisted damage. Nothing wrong with that at all. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge on Airfield from the old mate Ravvi. Don't forget to check out Ravvi on Twitch. Link will be down below in the description, with all the other stuff that I have down there. Spotter medal for that dank assisted damage. Bruiser, arsonist for setting that tank on fire. It was the first kill that he set on fire. I think it was the VK. Fighter medal, fire for effect, and You'll Beauty. No epic badges over there. Not really sure why, but let's have a look at the second page. I would have thought it maybe just under a high caliber. He fired 18 shots, 16 hit, 14 penetrated, 4,193 hit points of damage, 39 assisted damage. Again, that assisted damage giving him enough for an ace tanker. He even made a few credits with a personal mission payout. That's probably, I'm guessing that might be the Halloween mode. Those personal missions pay out nearly 5,000 credits. That's after tax for the premium account, but without that it would have cost him 20,000 because it was premium rounds all day long. In that 7.5 minute game he fired 18, 16 hit, 14 went through, and that 36, 39 assisted damage. That's why he picked up that ace in that Fast and Furious game on Airfield. As we move on to game number 3, this is the last one, and it's also going to be the fastest. This is my old mate's 99 Destroyer from NFG. No forks given. In the M46 Patton top tier this time on mines, and he's not wasting any time. He's going straight to the middle of the map, and this is a kind of position where a tank like the Patton, with its good gun depression and its strong turret, can just sit here, especially when you're top tier, sit here all day long and just shoot shit. That's all that 99 Destroyer is going to do here. He's already got 1100 hit points of damage, and that's really punishing that M4A1 Ravvi for getting into that pretty ordinary position. He's top tier. He's already got 1400 hit points. I'm tipping all of those 1400 came from the Ravvi. Finds a T54 Mod 1, another tier 8 premium tank, and says, "No, you're in a bad position too, my friend. I'm just going to get rid of you. Don't blink whatever you do, because this game is going to be pretty quick." He's got a kill. He's blocked a bit of damage, nearly 1800 damage done. He wants to do damage to TDs as part of his mission, but he'll take the E50, the top tier E50, just sitting back there. What the hell is this World of Tanks, or is this some other game? He blocks a shot from the Ferdinand, shoots the Ferdinand, critically hits the tier 8 German tank destroyer. Is he going to continue to focus down the Ferdinand? Because he is on a mission to do damage to tank destroyers, but he's got to continue. He shoots the E50, sets him on fire. So he got an extra 272 hit points of damage out of that fire. Continues to roll forward, looking towards the southern part of this map, looking for more damage on these bad boys. This one's going to be fast and furious. It's only 2 minutes into this game. The score's 2-zip. 99 Destroyer from NFG. He's looking at getting rid of all of those bad boys down the south of that one. That E50 still staying down there. Looking at the mini-map on the western side, you can see the KJ105, and I think it's the 430 grabbing that K1 position, and that's going to allow 99 Destroyer just to go. There's the A50 again. One bullet in the back of his head takes him down to 27 hit points. He gets spotted, but who cares? Because this is going to be another kill. He'll reload before the E50 does. He certainly does. That's his second kill. 3,256 damage done. 1,000 block. 1,339 assisted damage. There's a Lorraine, another tank in a terrible position. You can see his team have just grabbed that 1-2 line. And 99 Destroyer on 4,000 damage now as he puts one into the Lorraine before that 430 confirms a kill on the tier 8 premium French auto-loading medium tank. There's another opportunity for some damage into some tank destroyers. I don't think he's got a shot through those tank destroyers yet. Using his hit points to his advantage. Again, he can't damage the Ferdinand. Give up on the Ferdy, me old mate. Give up on him. Either that or hit that 2 key. Just there you go. That one went through. That's going to help him for his mission. His mission is to do 10,000 damage to tank destroyers. This one, there you go. You'll get some into the back of the Waffenträger Panzer 4 for another 446 hit points. What kind of gun's this? 105mm gun, 390 alpha, 218 penetration with standard, 265 with premium. Gets the kill on the Waffenträger Panzer 4. That'll help his mission as well. Can he get another kill? He can. That's kill number 4. 13-3. Only 2 tanks remaining. They're both tank destroyers, so he'll be licking his lips here, looking for some more tank destroyer damage for that mission. And what was that mission? No More Traps, Alliance number 3. And he's only 3 and a bit thousand off that one. Still got about just over half health. Auto aims on the Scorpion G. How he did that, I will never know. Nothing wrong with my eyesight. Gets one into the Scorpion. The Lorraine crashes. The Scorpion goes down to the Oods, and you can still see his 1,693 hit points up for grabs on that Jag Tiger at tier 9. And again, he'll be licking his lips saying, yep, I'd love a little bit of that. Comes round. Sticking with standard rounds, the Jag Tiger does have a bit of armour, but that doesn't matter. Good penetration on the M46 Patton. Straight into the lower plate. Shoots him once, down to 1,300 hit points. He should beat him on the reload. Shoots him again. The Object 430 shoots him, and oh, he got taken out in the end. I thought he was pretty well angled there. 14-5, 15-5 as they wind up that game. Nothing wrong with that. 6,500 damage. In case you missed it, we'll go over the We'll go over the results screen before we wind up today's video. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge from the old mate 99 Destroyer. From NFG Clan, a spotter medal for all that assisted damage. Bruiser, Duelist, Fighter, 5 for effect. He picked up a Bond. Of course, he got the high caliber for that one. 1661 base experience, 6,465 hit points of damage, 4 kills. 1,500 damage block, nearly 4,000 assisted damage. That's another ace with a heap of assisted damage. I mean, 6,500 damage would have been pretty close for an ace anyway, even though he was top tier in that game on Mines. He made 35,500 credits. That's with a standard account in that game that went for less than 5 minutes. Would have been 71 with a premium account, and of course he did get a little bit of from that. I reckon that's that Halloween mode. We've seen that a little bit the last few days. Anyway, massive thanks to 99 Destroyer, my old mate Ravvi, and Puggsley for those brilliant Ace Tanker replays. Don't forget to check out Ravvi out on Twitch. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitch, all that kind of stuff down below, Discord and all that stuff for the giveaways. Thanks again for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time.